Meet the Pierce GP Grapple processor. The GP is a one-of-a-kind patent-pending innovation that sorts, shovels, and loads like a grapple, and delimbs, measures, and cuts like a processor. Think of it as a grapple that processes, or vice versa. Either way you look at it, suddenly tasks that have always tied up two machines are now handled by just one, offering today's loggers radically improved equipment utilization and dramatic savings in time, fuel, labor, maintenance, and transportation costs. All this at a price significantly less than a conventional processing head. The Pierce GP is not the first or only dual-purpose machine, but it is by far the most effective. With logging costs rising and timber values remaining flat, you need your equipment to do more than ever before. And Pierce has responded with the dual-purpose GP Grapple processor. A typical processing head is a common dual-function work tool, capable of felling and processing. But because it's not nearly as effective felling as a dedicated feller buncher, most processors gravitate to the landing to process only. As Pierce's veteran forestry engineers see it, there are two functions that should be combined into one work tool to yield significant gains in productivity and efficiency: processing and grappling. And that's why we created the GP. Its crossover capabilities make it the first and only dual-purpose machine to offer radically improved equipment utilization and truly meaningful savings in time, fuel, labor, and maintenance costs. Pierce engineers reduced the total number of parts and components involved in the construction of the GP, thereby simplifying its design and making its price tag significantly less than that of a traditional processing head. Now, imagine the possibilities with this revolutionary new tool. Rehandling a stem is a common task and takes a lot of time and motion using a conventional grapple and heel rack. Using the GP's integral feed wheels, you accomplish the same thing without taking the time to set the log down, reorient the boom, re-grab the log, and so on. Simply feed the log until you reach the desired position in a fraction of the time. The GP's arm's 4-time contour allows for scooping multiple logs into the belly of the head without crisscrossing. This is a critical component of a log grapple, but standard processors do a poor job of multi-log handling, simply because they aren't designed to handle more than one log at a time. The GP also gives you the ability to heel logs where the heel rack secures the long log for leverage, a common capability of log grapples, but not standard processors. Mount the GP on a log loader in lieu of a typical live heel grapple, and use it to load trucks. Start by unloading the trailer. The GP's drive wheels easily retract while loading. Or you can use the wheels to position logs on the load. Shovel logging takes multiple turns to get logs to the landing. Use the GP's feed wheels to shovel logs a much greater distance per turn, reducing the total number of turns and saving time, fuel, labor, and maintenance costs. And feeding while shovel logging allows you to leave the brush in the forest. On a landing-based log loader, the GP can serve as the supplemental processor in conjunction with a head delimber. This way, supplemental processing can occur between the arrival of log trucks to be loaded out, thereby increasing the value and utility of the log loader. Designating a GP as your primary processor also makes good sense, given that it's priced significantly less than a conventional processing head. The GP's grapple arms handle big timber, where standard processing heads are limited to less than 30 inches. The GP's arm contour closely resembles Pierce's TC52 forestry grapple legs for ideal stem handling, loading, and digging into decks. The GP's grapple arms are equipped with integral drive wheels sandwiched between the tines. The wheels articulate from a cylinder, so when you don't need them, simply retract them out of the way. Unlike a processing head, the GP hangs and rotates like a grapple and uses no hanging bracket. Its 360-degree continuous rotation is a characteristic inherited from Pierce forestry grapples. The Delimbs system on the GP offers a 53-inch maximum arm opening, a 54-inch maximum wheel opening, and a heavy-duty front knife. The GP drive system is nearly identical to Pierce's popular Titan 22 processing head, powering 3 cast steel drive wheels. The high-torque motors allow the GP to get top speed faster, which means it gets full inertia quicker for delimbing. The GP comes equipped with Pierce's semi-automatic tensioning 3/4-inch pitch butt saw system with a 26-inch cutting capacity. The GP also comes equipped with a 404 pitch top saw system with a 17-inch cutting capacity. Simplicity and efficiency were key throughout the GP's design process, and it's apparent in the GP's hydraulic system. The system uses standardized components, is far easier to maintain and service, and requires fewer spare parts than other machines. Pierce's unique measuring system, common on all Pierce and Dinarco Delimbers and heads, is also featured on the GP. With it, find-end measuring is easily performed by a protected, adjustable photo eye located in the butt saw box. The GP system also calculates log length and diameter, allowing the processing function of the GP to easily merchandise logs according to your predetermined measurements. The GP's high-pressure filter system was designed to be simple and inexpensive. In some cases, return and case drain filters are overkill and an unnecessary expense on some modern excavators. Pierce has divided the GP's complete system into 2 separate components: the high-pressure filter system and the return and case drain filter system, allowing customers to select exactly what is necessary for their use. Since 1931, the professionals at Pierce Pacific Manufacturing have been designing, engineering, manufacturing, delivering, and supporting customized products that meet the demands of heavy industry and the equally demanding needs of our customers. With expertise in forestry, demolition, specialty excavation, scrap and bulk material handling, our product knowledge is vast, comprehensive, and always growing. The GP represents the best of Pierce's pioneering spirit, innovative engineering, and state-of-the-art technology. For all it offers in increased productivity and efficiency, its price might amaze you more than anything else. Because the GP costs significantly less than a conventional processing head. The GP is, quite simply, the best product we have ever produced. The Pierce GP.